This is the work that I will be critiquing. It's my own work. So for the description, I would say that this is a pretty abstract but pretty representational depiction of a human form. It's made from wire. It's overall has a pretty messy feeling to it, kind of chaotic. The human form almost looks kind of like a robot, I would say. And for the analysis, I would say the overall mood, I feel like has been achieved by the organization or lack of organization of the wires. It reminds me of, just panicking and just a sense of craziness. And so my interpretation would be I don't know, it kind of makes me, it represents like a feeling of loneliness and almost like inadequacy to be human because it's more like a robot. It's like looks like something that's trying to be human, but it's not, and it's just failing, and it's messy and complicated. So it looks, I originally intended this to look more human, but it ended up looking more robotic, which I feel like lends to kind of like the repetitive nature of life and how we often feel like robots and we're doing the same thing every day. And I also thought, I think that this is interesting because the fact that it's only an upper half of a human / robot form makes you wonder and wonder where the bottom half is, if it's sinking, submerging, why it's cut in half, and I feel like that adds a lot of intrigue. For the judgment, I would say that my connection to this piece has grown since I finished it because the fruit of my labors ended up looking like someone who was tired of the labor. I feel like a lot of people could value this more that they look at it. And I also, another thing to go along with the description, there's a heart in there. It's supposed to be realistic, like interpretation of a heart. Obviously, the wires make it abstract. And I just think that this piece of work is very interesting and says a lot about human nature and how we feel robotic and the messiness of life.